Yo, what's up? This is Duckwrth, and I'm here with Homegrown Radio.
And we are back at it, man. Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle DJ HED.
West Coast.
Of course, this show is brought to you by West Coast Lace, man. Going to grab them West Coast hoodies, man.
Hey,
DJ
listen.
HED, his pocket is getting fatter and fatter by the week.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying,
Don't do that because we got real listeners now. People really listen to our podcast.
It's a lot of people supporting it, though.
No, I'm saying people listen. They be running up asking for shit.
It's a lot of people supporting the podcast. A lot of people supporting the West Coast Lace, man. You stamping the West Coast. A lot of folks is, people, when they come up in here, they don't even say, oh, what's up, Chuck Dizzle DJ HED? They just walk up here and say West Coast. So you doing your thing, man.
Shout out to
Congratulations.
Quick shout out to all my white friends at iHeartMedia that is supporting the movement, and they greet me with a West Coast when I walk through the hallway. So I love y'all. Shout out to my white friends.
Absolutely, man. And shouts out to, like you were talking about, the people supporting. A lot of people supporting across different platforms from iTunes, SoundCloud, of course, the iHeartRadio app. Shouts out to Dash Radio, got us on board on there. And folks over at Crazy Hood, all spreading this love on Homegrown Radio.
And the homies listening on SoundCloud, on the actual SoundCloud.
On the actual SoundCloud, because it's different people. Like, actually listening on the SoundCloud
I don't listen to
website.
Shit on actual SoundCloud.
Salute to y'all. And
so
that's
shout
making comments. And on the YouTube, we getting people that's actually dropping a lot of comments. Yeah. Some folks are getting mad at you. Some folks are commenting on me, saying I look like Marlon Wayans and all Nick Cannon. Like, we see the comments. We appreciate the comments. Subscribe wherever you at. Again, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, iHeartRadio, wherever you podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Homegrown Radio podcast, and we appreciate all that love. Now, the homegirl Lupe, she's back fresh from South by Southwest.
Oh,
she's got that Austin smell.
Fucking producer Lupe over there.
Shout out to producer Lupe. And it was kind of scary from what you were saying. Give us a little rundown about South by Southwest, Lupe.
So, for those that don't know, South by is a festival.
Yeah.
It's been around for like 15, 20 years.
Damn.
And every year in Austin, around March, hundreds of people come.
A lot of people.
To
Thousands.
see up-and-coming artists who are, making a buzz, want to make it big. And so I got there last week on Monday, and as soon as I got off the airplane, as soon as I got into my lift, I get texts from people and like Twitter messages, yo, are you okay? There was 2 bombs. And I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And yeah, I go fucking to Twitter and I check, and yeah, there was 2 bombs. I
Scares,
guess,
like people packages, things of that nature. Yeah.
That was, and then one lady got injured. The other one, it was another like a 17-year-old kid.
Wow.
So after that, I was just like, oh snap, okay. Then the week passed. Cops were crazy.
Yeah.
They were like overly.
How did it affect the show? Because
everyone was like on the lookout for stuff. On Friday, one of the shows for South by, The Roots, which they always have, that one got canceled.
I saw Ninth Wonder post something about it, and that was the one Rhapsody was supposed to be on as well, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, man. Because I remember seeing, I think it was last year, 2 years ago, how I forgot whoever it was. It was a driver like a drunk driver that plowed into the crowd.
Yeah.
From that part, like it was super. The cops were all the way around. It just affected the whole mood. Do you feel like that affected the mood from South by Southwest?
For me and Liz, it did. Like,
yeah, shout out to Liz, Groupie Liz, yeah.
Shout out to Liz.
Groupie Liz Essentials, man.
Yeah, we were like, yo, every time we left our room, we were like, yo, so if anything happens, we're fucking sticking together.
So y'all had a plan at least. You had a plan. Okay, well that's good.
Still, we weren't enjoying it because we would go in.
You looking at the side eye.
I was looking at under the stage. I was like, can I go in there?
Oh, check you out. So you was making sure that no shit was going off. Mm-hmm. Now, had you saw a bomb, what would you do?
Shit, I'd like.
Or a suspicious package, like would you
I'd leave that shit.
Would you tell somebody? You just like, nah, I'm out.
No,
man, fuck that.
I'd tell people.
Okay.
Like, I'd be like,
see. So would you alarm people? Like, yo, hey, y'all see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I would.
See, you tripping,
bro.
You tripping. You better call the authorities or something.
Anything suspicious happening, like I don't subscribe to that street shit. Fuck all that street justice. I'm an American citizen. Goddammit. I pay taxes. I'm calling the white people. So come clean this. This is some shit going on over here. They tripping.
You grabbing them by the hand. Hey, come look at this shit.
No, I'm calling the white people immediately. Come pick these motherfuckers up. I don't care who.
Who you know that did it?
Whoever standing by the package did it.
What if Lupe was sitting by the package?
Take Lupe ass to jail.
That's fucked up. See, that's
West
wrong.
Coast.
That's wrong. That's not even right. She's the one that saw it. So I mean, give us like a highlight. What was your favorite part of the whole trip? Because you was out. First of all, I'm gonna give you props because a lot of people were showing us love, and you were getting a lot of footage. So appreciate that, man. So what was the highlight for you on South by Southwest?
Highlight for me, all the dope artists that you come across that are talented.
This is your first time?
No, this is my second time.
Second time. Okay, so was this a better experience than your last time?
Yes.
And why is that?
Yeah. Only because I was able to work and enjoy at the same time.
Okay. Got you.
Last time it was just like, oh, I have to work and I can't enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, it was good.
Cool.
And highlight was definitely artists that I'm now listening to, on iTunes.
Time out. I mean, can you flex on them real quick? You interviewed a lot of people out there. Can you just come on, give us some names?
Yeah, she did interview a couple of people.
She's over there trying to like light flex.
Just give us 2-3 names.
Davies.
There you go. Who else?
Rhapsody.
Here you go. Who else?
T.I.
Talk your shit. T.I. Talk your shit. I never interviewed T.I.
Hey,
you interviewed T.I.?
Fuck no.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to producer Lupe
T.I.
out there.
is really smart.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Super smart.
I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't never interviewed T.I. You know what I'm saying? I only been doing radio 10 years.
Producer Rod, yeah, you ever met T.I.?
Fuck
nah,
no.
He ain't met no T.I.
Tomas, you ever met T.I.?
You met T.I.? Corey just walked in here. You ever met T.I.?
You ever interviewed T.I.?
She ain't met T.I.
Exactly.
D, you met T.I.?
No.
Nope.
I'm waiting though.
Alex,
waiting.
You ever interviewed T.I.?
No.
She over there trying to tweet T.I.
You know what I'm saying? Sparkle.
Yeah, Sparkle.
Shoot Sparkle right here. Sparkle. You ever interviewed
General
T.I.?
Manager Sparkle. Nope. Hell
no.
Hey.
Lupe, you ever interviewed T.I.?
Yeah.
God damn it, well, flex your shit, Lupe. Shout out to Lupe, man, holding it down. We appreciate that. Shout out to Groovy
Fuck
Liz.
Lupe.
Shout out to the cousins also that was out there repping South by Southwest, man. Y'all definitely. I remember going to South by Southwest in 2011 and 2014, I believe. And for me, the experiences were great. I feel like now it's being a little more corporate.
It's losing its value, but there's so many companies out there.
Right.
YouTube is out there, Spotify is out there, Pandora is out there.
Right,
so they're making the money.
Yeah.
Now you have to pay.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So shouts out to that, man. Appreciate the extension from Homegrown Radio, you guys being out there. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on this week as well, man.
A lot of shit to talk about.
We got Duckwrth that's going to be stepping up in here as well, joining the
conversation. Shout out to Duckwrth hanging out.
But let's start this shit off,
Universal.
man, because it's what?
He's on the Universal.
He's on Universal?
Yeah.
Oh, he got money then.
Yeah, I know I'm oppressing when you get in here.
Oh, shit, that's the first thing.
You know what I'm saying? We giving you a free interview. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
we kick in.
Wow, that's how it goes. What do you think about? We've been talking about the whole controversy with people talking about Pac, right? Lil Xan had some comments. 03 Greedo had some comments. We talked about it last week. What's interesting this week is that everybody seems to be kind of doubling back on their comments.
Everybody backpedaling.
Yeah, backpedaling.
That's because they got that. You know what happened? This is what I think happened. All these people that's talking shit about Tupac, right? This is what happened. They all got that visit that Kendrick got.
What you think?
You know how when we did the interview with
when Kendrick said he got a vision of Pac in his sleep,
and Pac came to them in their dream. Wow. It was like, what's happening?
Hey, thug life. Thug life.
That shit is straightening you up.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I honestly think it is, man. And I think I said it last time, but I believe they have their sincere thoughts about Pac, but you know how it is being in the media, right?
I know. I get bullshit all day.
But what we do sometimes it's irresponsible on behalf of the media. They go for the clickbait. So I think that
I'm definitely looking for a clip.
Exactly. That's one of the things behind the scenes. Like, what's the clip? We're gonna get the clip. But I think a lot of these, and I can't speculate because a lot of things I feel like they should have had a little better media training, especially Lil Xan when they asked him about Pac. He said he was boring, but he could have doubled back and said his thoughts like, yo, no, I respect Pac and this, that, and the third, but it's just not for me. Same thing with 03 Greedo. I understand what he's talking about as far as the streets, the portrayal of Pac, and maybe him not feeling like Pac had a certain street presence. That's your personal thoughts.
Yeah.
But there's ways I feel like you can say that. And I think the most disappointing part is like, damn, both these artists are from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Lil Xan being from the IE, 03 Greedo obviously being from Watts or whatever. But there's certain ways that you can say this. And now they're both, Lil Xan was wearing a Pac shirt. And he pretty much said his comments. He's like, "Yo, I didn't mean it that way." And the media kind of
No, I think they got that same energy that they was looking for.
Word.
And that you got to take one thing somebody told me is when you say some shit, you got to take that heat. So that's why, like, even when old boy was coming at me, when I said that his song was weak as fuck, because it is weak as fuck, I said his song was whack. So you have to deal with whatever come with whatever your opinion is, especially if you're expressing your opinion publicly. So, do I think that they meant what they said? Probably. Right. They probably meant what they said. Do I think that they're backpedaling now? They're not backpedaling. I think they're just cleaning it up so people can move on.
Exactly. And
that's it.
I think they're just really
like, get out my comments with this shit.
They're really making clear what they said, because a lot of times you'll get just the clip, and it's like, okay, it could have been a whole hour conversation or a whole 20 minutes of a conversation about this, or an extended conversation, and all we're getting is, oh, Pac is boring, or, you know, I don't fuck with Pac. Like, those are the clips, and you don't really get the in-depth conversation. So I just thought it was interesting that we were talking about this last week, and now it's coming back that they both, you know, both O3 and Lil Xan kind of like want to make sure that people understood the comments that they made. So, you know, everybody's going to get that same energy when it comes back.
Real quick, before we bring Duckwrth in, I do want to shout out to Game. Because Game is the only person that I saw, well, not the only person. Game is the first person that I saw address 6ix9ine publicly after I saw Slim 400 addressing him. I think that there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to get too far into that shit because that ain't what I'm about. But I do think that I don't like that. I didn't like what was said about, and you see I posted that corrupt clip.
Yeah.
Because they was on there like, we the new LA. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, this mean that much to you?
Yeah.
All right. West Coast.
That's what it is, man. And it's, I like, I'm not going to lie. When I saw Game make his comments, I was like, "Oh, this gonna get interesting." I don't see. This gonna get interesting.
You entertained. I hate when it go here. I hate when it get like this, because then it just be everybody be on edge. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is every time Game get involved in something, shortly after that,
some shit happens.
It be some shit going on because Game actually mean what he talking about.
Allegedly
things happen. Right, miscellaneous what have yous. So
I'm just interested. I'm interested to see how it's gonna play out. Like, obviously I don't want nothing serious to go down, but like we were saying before, you gotta be ready for that motherfucking energy. Like,
keep that same energy.
So
I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this play. I just don't, once it go to that level.
He got pressed in Houston.
Yeah.
Tekashi got pressed in Houston by Jay Prince.
I just don't understand
how it was Austin.
You know what?
Southwest,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, no, I think it's worth. I think it's worth talking to him to kind of see, like, yo,
like, what's going on. I just saw that he's gonna be on the Breakfast Club. So if you're listening to this, it's gonna be out. It's gonna be out by then. But right now we haven't heard it, so I can't wait to see. Because I know they're gonna ask him some real questions.
Exactly.
I want to know what the root of this, all this negative energy is. Right. But anyway, let's bring the homie in, man.
We're gonna get Duckwrth up in here as well, man. So it's really getting interesting, dog. We'll see what the conversation is gonna be like. But yeah, we've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks.
I do want to shout out to our homegirl Debbie
Debbie Brown.
I'm sorry.
Get it right.
I'm sorry.
Get it right, man.
Debbie Brown. We got to keep it brand consistent.
Hello.
Shout out to homegirl Debbie Brown. She hit me up and pressed me in my text messages.
She what?
Now, Dev,
she what?
She pressed me.
Oh, she pressed you. I thought she.
Dev got it. No, it's cool.
Oh yeah, come on.
This is organic.
Duckwrth, come on.
Go ahead, have a seat right there,
what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, big dog? You good? Chuck Dizzle, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
So Dev got in my text messages and was like, "Yo, you ain't RSVP for my baby shower."
Oh,
now here's the thing. Here's a killer about baby showers. Everyone knows that I've publicly gone on record that I don't fucking like baby showers.
You said about 2 or 3 times.
I don't like baby showers. I don't like nothing formal or ceremonial. Right. Weddings, baby showers, etc.
For the record, he came to mine.
I DJ'd yours.
You're right, but you still came.
I was there because I had to DJ.
Yeah, you're not DJing. Yeah, okay, never mind. Keep going.
So anyway, she pressed me by coming to the baby shower, and I was like, damn. Now Dev, been really successful. So she has an event coordinator,
of course,
doing her baby shower. So I text her back like, damn, how you know?
Right.
How you know?
You thought you was gonna slip right by.
So that means Debbie Listen, Dev, you petty, okay? Because I know she listens to our podcast. You petty because you going through your RSVPs.
Of course.
And she can see that I did not RSVP for her baby shower.
So what you don't know is, on the other side, when it comes to events like this is the biggest thing, because this is what happened when I had my wedding. You got the homies that you really want to be there, right? Or at least you put the invitation for them.
Yeah.
And we got to buy food for y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
And if you don't respond, we not getting fucking food for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't want to be the one that pops up. And
I'm not tripping.
And I know you're not tripping, but think about how many other people is just like you that might be tripping. So it's like, on account of that, it's like, nah, fuck that. We got to make sure, nigga, you coming or you not. If not, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just keep going. You ain't going to get no food.
All right, well, don't ever count me in. Count me out of anything ceremonial when it comes to a plate.
Nope. So are you going to go?
Yo no sé, no hablo
inglés.
inglés.
Motherfucker. You going.
No hablo inglés, pero no. Me gusta trabajo.
Whatever, dog.
All right.
I'm just saying. Hey, so let me add Duckwrth. This is a perfect conversation.
Yeah, goddamn it, Duckwrth is in the building.
Represent.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Swing the goddamn camera, Tomas.
Swing the motherfucking camera. Duckwrth, man.
Duckwrth.
Welcome to Homegrown Radio, baby. How you doing, man?
You
good?
How's it going?
I'm pretty good.
He walked like, what the fuck?
Am
I walking in too? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. So if you get an invitation to a baby shower, to a wedding.
No, your homies.
Your homies, right? How fast are you RSVPing? Are you the type that just I'm gonna
keep it real?
Keep it real.
Oh, I'm not gonna RSVP at that moment.
You just gonna show up?
Well, if it's RSVP to a baby shower,
bruh, yes, come on,
you do,
my nigga. Like,
niggas gotta buy food. So
I don't want no fucking food.
Okay, no, fuck that. You do want food. You come to an event, you do want food. Get the fuck out of here.
I order my own shit.
I never RSVP to a
for anything,
shower.
right? Okay, what about a wedding? Or just an event?
I never RSVP for a wedding either.
Thank you. I like this nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you this. Have you been invited to a wedding?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so each time that you've been invited to a wedding, you never RSVP, you just show up?
Yeah, just show
Do you at least hit them up and say, hey, look, I didn't RSVP, I'm pulling up.
I mean, I'm invited, so they usually send it via, like, card. And then
right,
like,
and on that card it says you got to RSVP.
Oh, no, I never.
Exactly.
Oh, you one of them niggas.
Yes.
Right.
You know what? I fuck with you. From now on, you can roll. We can go do some shit. You know what I'm saying? We can go crash baby showers and eat the food, even though we ain't counted in the plate.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why it's a little different for me. Because my wife's a caterer. So I know the stress that she has to deal with when it comes to RSVP. And she has to know how much fucking food she's getting.
Got you.
And that's the biggest part. So I guess before that, I wouldn't have cared. And when I got married, I saw that firsthand. It was like, yo, we need to know, because depending on how many people RSVP, that's how big the room's going to be. That's how many plates you buy. Like, all that shit
I get
matters.
the wedding.
Yeah.
Baby shower? Come on, dog. Make a big-ass pot of spaghetti and keep it pushing.
It's not happening.
Keep it pushing. All right. You know how you go? You lay all the shit out, and once the food gone, it's fucking gone.
You're right. Baby shower's a little less formal. But at the same time, you still need to get a head count. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we're not. Now, it's funny that she pressed you about it.
She did press me about it.
It's funny that she pressed you, because me and Tosh were talking about the same shit. Like, all right, did we start, like, she finally started hitting people up, and she got some responses recently or whatever, but it's not.
All right, well, look, let me say this
to the baby shower.
Tomas, swing the
goddamn camera.
Listen, I'm going to attend your baby shower.
Yes.
And I'm going to attend Debbie Brown's baby shower. But that's only because Dev used to sneak me in the radio station when I was broke, and she showed me how to run the board.
Gotcha.
And I'm coming to yours because your wife is a gang member.
Yeah, she gonna
and I want no problem.
She gonna press you.
West Coast.
It's bad.
All right.
Duckwrth, man.
Duckwrth's in the bit. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the show, man. I'm sorry. This is how we get down,
You
man.
walked into some bullshit. It was an argument. You know
It's
what
all
I'm
good.
So Head was telling me that you signed. You signed a Universal?
Damn, that sounds so intense.
No, I'm
Signed.
You signed.
Yes, sir.
Did you sign on the dotted line?
You were good enough for our white friends to be like, we gonna fuck with him.
That sounds good.
Yes, I take that.
I'll take one of those. Give me two of those.
Yeah, nah, pretty much it. I signed in October of last year.
That's dope,
to
man.
Republic.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations.
I know
on
you've
that.
been doing your thing.
Yeah.
For some time
Most
now.
definitely.
So for you, how was that transition for being on the grind? Like, really, like, because we got a lot of listeners. We got a lot of people that are on that same journey. You
On
know
the
what I'm
way
saying?
up.
Whether they want to be signed or not, they're just on that grind. So for you, what was that transition like when you had somebody reach out to you to say, yo, we're interested in doing some shit. We see what you've been doing. And now that you are signed, is it what you expected?
Well, it all kind of happened gradually. It wasn't even like it was never like boom, 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 boom. They're like, hey, we want to sign you.
Right. It wasn't no overnight shit.
It was gradually going up.
Gotcha.
So then I was my manager, who manages me now, she became an A&R at Republic.
Dope.
So
yeah.
Oh,
Check him out.
Fuck that.
Hey, you know what would be cool?
And here I was thinking he earned his shit. And he knew the plug.
You shouldn't have said that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the homie was in the front of the line. I got, you know what I'm saying? You can give back cut.
Right.
See, but just because that though doesn't mean that they agree.
Of course.
Like she'd be A&R in there, and then she'd be like, well, I got this artist. They'd be like, that's nice.
That's not right.
But
Yeah,
it's
get the
like
fuck
I
outta
had
here.
to definitely, I had to definitely be able to hold my own and stuff. But like, yeah, I definitely did enough like amazing things that they were just like, yeah, we definitely. And it took a minute too, because she was talking about me over there probably since 2014.
Damn.
Word.
And then they finally were just like, okay.
We'll see what's up.
Right. So you, I mean, myself included, I got introduced to you last year, 2017.
Nice.
So people that's just getting introduced to you as of late, which I know your shit has been picking up a lot lately. You're originally from
South Central Los Angeles.
By way of
South
Angeles.
Central. Nah, he moved around, but I'm saying like he's from here. He's from the turf. You know what I'm saying?
I know that. I'm trying to.
Oh, my
tell
bad.
his
Sorry.
story.
Go ahead.
God
Sorry.
damn. What are you, his lawyer?
I'm just saying.
Shut the fuck.
You said
tell
it in a
your
way
own
where
shit.
you didn't know, dog.
I'm trying to get
You
him.
know, I gotta conduct an interview right. You gotta say, okay, South by way of South Central, but where else did you live in your life?
Oh, I lived in the Bay Area.
Fuck
so
there
like,
you go, the Bay. See, I gotta show
Like,
this
yeah,
nigga
this
how
is
to
not
do
a
the
traditional interview.
right?
I don't think.
It's great.
Yeah, this
Show
is
this
this.
nigga how to
I'm
do
with
it,
it.
man. Damn.
Cool.
We known each other way too long.
I see.
I need
Y'all
new
like
friends.
It's all good. That's what you need.
Bay Area though.
Yeah, I lived in San Francisco and Oakland
Okay.
for a while, for like 8 years
So,
actually.
what do you feel like the Bay Area taught you that Los Angeles not necessarily didn't teach you, but that you got from the Bay that you didn't get from LA?
Well, when I left LA in 2006, it wasn't as like art driven and creative, and I don't know.
This shit was dry out here.
This shit
It
was
was
dry.
It was
dry.
just-
Water.
It was gangbangers and jerkers.
Gangbangers and jerkers.
Hey, that sound like
That's
a
an
mixtape.
album.
That sound like a mixtape.
Hell yeah.
Gangbangers and jerkers.
Gangbangers and jerkers, and I was just like, I'm not with either of the
Right.
two. Either my pants aren't big enough or my pants aren't tight enough.
No man's land.
Right.
No man's land. So I was like, let me just go to San Francisco. And I don't know. I really wasn't big on the whole college application thing. And then Academy of Arts came to LA and they did this whole little seminar, and I not signed up, but whatever. I applied.
Enrolled or whatever.
And enrolled. And then in 3 weeks, they was like, you're accepted. And I was like, fuck it.
So
I'm
you wasn't
going
even
here.
anticipating, like you just let me see what happens.
Let me see what happens.
And
And
they-
they said in 3 weeks. And I was like, that means I ain't got to apply for nothing else.
I'm out.
And I like San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's good. I went. And everything I ever dreamed of creative.
So it was the Academy of Arts in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did that run?
That I was there for 4 years.
Oh shit, that's
some
like
real
a fucking
shit.
university.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, they have longer. Like I was supposed to do. They wanted me to do 6, but
He's
Is
like,
this
nah,
a prison
he's
sentence or is this like they wanted me to do
prison
6? I got them 4.
I did 4. You know what I'm saying? With parole.
Right.
But I did 4, and I was like, I'm good. I learned enough.
Now,
What? Oh, go ahead. Now I wanted to know what all like. That's a long time to be in a school specific to arts.
Yeah.
Like 6 years that's extensive.
Yeah, it's very extensive.
But 4 years, I could imagine like you had to like. What I mean, did you study everything? Because that sounds like more than just one thing.
I mean, I was doing new media, so new media is like it's graphic design, it's advertisement, it's web coding, it's web coding is interactive, it's 3D, it's everything under the and like web coding. That's its own 4-year thing, you know. So it's like graphic design is its own 4-year type situation. So it's like for me to have squeezed all that in, and then I took bookmaking. So I know how to bind books.
You know how to bind books.
Yeah,
hey, that's
also
a hell of a hustle right there. Hey, I'll bind your books.
I bind
What's
your
up?
book.
All hardback or
Hardback.
Hardback.
paperback?
That's paper.
Hardback. Is it hardback? Is it
Hardback. No, I was gonna say softback.
Softback.
Yeah, don't
Did
do
she
that.
fuck
It's
me up right
hardback.
now?
Softback.
You sound like a coon on the right now. Stop sounding
Softback,
stupid
bro,
as fuck on the radio.
Softback, what is it, brother? One of them backs, goddammit. So
Yeah, no, hardback.
When you signed up for this, like, did you know these were the classes that you wanted to like? Did you have an interest in graphic designing, that type of feel? I mean, 'cause obviously you can see from the videos and your visuals, like
they're different.
You definitely applied to shit. So was that an interest that you had before walking into this, or it was kind of like, you know what, I'll do this too?
Yeah. Now I had like an actual official like clothing line in high school.
Gotcha. Slanging them tees.
Yeah. I was making my own like graphic tees and hoodies and stuff like that.
What was the name of the company?
Tennis shoes. It was called Acoustic.
Acoustic.
And I spelled it like, AKUSTIQ.
That's some different shit.
Yeah,
it's like ain't nobody gonna
some
copyright
black
that
shit.
Right.
AKUT.
Yeah,
AKUSTIQ.
Yeah,
I was really on
Acoustic. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna take that shit. You
but I really had, and I was actually like pushing it and everything, and I had my own fashion show at Northridge, like an official.
So you've always been a creative motherfucker. You know who you remind me of? Remember when we talked to Ty Dolla $ign?
Yeah.
I have a thing. I have a beef with. I have a beef with extra creative, talented motherfuckers because y'all just got all the talent, and I don't got none.
So this nigga can book bind.
He can book bind.
Oh, and I can silk screen too.
You can well that comes with if you got your own shit, right?
Silk screen.
You obviously you rap, you sing,
you know right?
Do you produce your own shit too?
I have a whole album that I produced.
If you didn't know,
it may not ever get released.
Why not?
Because it's just too left.
Throw that shit out there, man.
Bro, you don't think the shit you already put out is too left? I watched a couple of your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at
seeing it. It's all back.
Right. The shit where you now this is the question I want to know, and I hope we can put this in the video. I'm watching a video for I forgot what the fuck the name of the song is because it was left. But you're in a field in a tree and you
Michael,
and you're dancing, right?
Yeah.
But then you set your ass in a tree that was perfect. That was perfectly fit your ass.
Was that like graphic design?
He's sitting in a tree, and I'm looking like, is he hitting the motherfucking tree around his ass?
Is that a real tree?
No, boo. I know you get asked about that. That's I'm the first person never asked you. I caught that, bro. I noticed that type of shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
No, because my followers, they're left too. So it's like everybody just like, this is great, but nobody said anything about like the ass fitting tree.
The ass fitting tree, bro. It's a tree that was just sculpted to your ass, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, okay. I'm for sure asking him about this.
First of all, is that a real tree?
Yes,
that's a real tree.
I saw it because it was like we was in like a whole field of trees and stuff like that.
Hey, that tree
and then all these trees were like, I don't know what it was. I think they may have been like, I don't know, manipulated via chemicals or like I know forest fire.
Oh, this nigga was like,
messed it up. I don't know what it was, but like they were just some irregular looking trees, and that's why we went over there in the first place. And then like some of them were like this, and some of them like here, but that one was just like bloop, bloop, and
that tree had ass.
Bro, I gotta get in there. That'll be the most funniest thing, and be on a walkie-talkie. But like send me some Nikes.
Hey man,
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun.
I caught that shit. Don't think that went by me. Your followers are morons. For all your followers, if you follow Duckwrth, you didn't catch that. You a fucking moron. I caught that shit immediately. He's sitting in a ass fitting tree.
He didn't say that they didn't catch it. They saw it. They're left with it.
No. He said they didn't. He said they didn't say nothing about it.
Yeah, they say nothing about it.
Okay, well they caught it. They didn't say nothing about it.
They probably expected, man. They probably left too. They just like, I'll probably find me a little ass fitting tree too.
Like, fuck, I'm gonna see where it's at.
A little ass fitting.
For the record, where is that? Or can you disclose that location?
He don't want to get that shit. I knew. That's why I didn't ask him. He wasn't gonna give it. That field looked too crazy. Listen, dog. It's lilies, dandelions, sunflowers, and ass fitting trees in the same goddamn field.
Oh my god.
Oh, and an eclipse too.
Okay, so I didn't.
That was a real eclipse.
I was gonna ask you, was that real?
Yeah, that was real.
Well, I mean,
I actually went up to Oregon.
Only because
I was in Oregon.
The visuals are so crazy. It's you can kind of manipulate shit. Like, I would assume if you're really good at that shit, you can manipulate that. But that was a real eclipse that you would dance behind.
I'll tell you the secret. Pretty much the way we shot it, the DP, which is the dude that holds the camera and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the DP, there you go.
That guy. Tomas. Swing the goddamn camera.
So pretty much, imagine this being like a cliff.
Hold it closer. Go ahead.
This is the cliff mountainside. The DP was at the bottom here. I was on top of the mountain, cliffside, dancing with a long range lens, and the eclipse was here.
Was behind you.
Yes. So he went like this and zoomed into me, but had to do it in order to get the eclipse to be so damn big. Right. You had to shoot it from all the way down there.
Wait, so
I climbed the mountain.
Don't try to use technical terms. Y'all shot that shit in portrait mode. I got that shit on my iPhone.
No, it's not portrait.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not portrait mode.
No, it fucked the background up.
Nah,
and
it's not portrait
focus
mode,
on.
Bro.
I got that.
The question I have is was that in real time? Were you able to get like in real time? How fast was the eclipse?
Well, the Eclipse was like it was the one I just passed last year.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
middle last year.
I was at work when that shit.
It was maybe like I don't know. I think it's like a good 30 minutes because it was like it was at
So you had to plan
like
this.
60,
Yeah.
70%,
Yeah,
80%.
yeah.
Only thing, unfortunately, we didn't make it to 100.
So
we was at like
yeah.
we was at like 92%.
Gotcha.
So like but it was at 92% for like a good like 5-10 minutes.
So
I'm just mad I missed that shit. I'm not gonna
so
lie.
this is the question I got. You said you shot in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Oregon for this?
Mm-hmm.
So you rich. So you can make a donation to Homegrown Radio, a substantial donation, because you rich enough to go to Oregon to shoot videos. You know what I'm saying? He laughing at me.
As much as I would love a donation, don't listen. Don't
Make a
listen to this
donation.
fool, man. Now talk about the new project that you got right now. An Extra UUGLY Mixtape.
Word.
No, ugly.
Huh? Ugly.
An Extra UUGLY
We gotta put two. Come on, man.
Mixtape.
So go ahead.
Well, yeah, it was a continuation from I'm Ugly from 2016, I think, or I think
Yeah,
it's
16.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just wanted to go bigger in the sound and kind of just like stay on like that path before I like moved on to the next project.
Do you feel like it's pressure to do that and staying with the same theme and kind of giving the fans something that they pretty much expect you to do at the same time trying to do something different? Or is it just like, man, fuck it, I got these songs, let me put it out there and just kind of let it live?
Damn. I mean, okay, like going back to graphic design school, consistency, the success to any like, well, like to any advertisement is consistent branding. So it's like if I like say like cool, like ugly, spell it with 2 U's. I put a whole concept to it, make a whole album with it. I drop merch. Next up is just like Extra Ugly. So it's like you getting even more of what you got before. Still using the same phrase, changing the logo a little bit, still giving you like the same feeling and vibe. Like after like 2-3 years of that, like you know it, you trust it.
I like the fact that the messaging behind that is I'm ugly and then extra ugly. I like that you own in your narrative and you know where you stand in society.
Definitely. But yeah, nah, it just makes sense. It's fun. I like it because I like graphic design. I treat everything as like a kind of like a graphic design.
So for you being
branding.
so hands on with it, are you receptive to other people when they come with different, like not necessarily designs, but ideas and concepts? Or are you more or less like, no, this is my baby. This is the way I kind of see the vision for me as an artist, visual, you know, whether the videos and shit like that? Or are you open to other people giving you like kind of like ideas and concepts when it pertains to your brand? Because you know what the fuck you want, right? But you obviously you may respect what other people bring to the table. So for you, where is that fine line of like, all right, I'll fuck with it, or nah, I'm kind of good, I know where I want to do with this?
Yeah, I mean everything's a grain of salt, and it's just like, you know, appreciate it, thank you. And it's like sometimes it is like, oh, that's a crazy idea,
Right.
But it's like it's gotta be something I like never thought of, you know, and something that does like it only adds to like what's already there. But it's 1, 2. I guess people like know me, like I'm a Taurus. To the
Taurus
fullest
gang.
extent. You already know.
Capricorns
Taurus gang.
is in
What's
the
your
building.
You
birthday?
already know. May 13th.
All right, May 7th on here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, and people like know me, they know me as that. So it's kind of hard to like kind of get through to me sometimes.
Right.
But I mean, in the same sense, like, nah, sometimes it's just like, it's a great idea. And I can't deny a great idea.
Yeah.
Like, actually, the other day, today, my homie Barney, he's like,
Barney?
Barney Bones.
You know a dude named Barney?
Barney Bones.
That's his government?
Nah.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
that's
Barney
crazy.
Bones.
What
Go by Barney
the
Bones.
ID at? You know what I mean?
Big
Alright.
purple dinosaur.
Nah.
Barney Bones. What did Barney Bones say?
Barney Bones, he's like a writer. Yeah, I would say he's like a writer, artist, rapper and stuff like that. But he's a really great like writer, and like he writes like full stories and stuff, like scripts and everything. He sent me this song. It's not rapping, but it's singing. And he was just like, I got this idea for you, and he sent me a whole thing. And like I'm about to put that down on wax.
Get the fuck
like this
outta
will be
here.
my first time I'm letting somebody else write for me. And it's like it's not rap, but it's singing. And I'm just like, I'm totally down to have somebody else like write me a song and then just like redo it.
But you're singing.
I'm singing. I'm not rapping.
Okay.
I would never let somebody write my
I
rap.
was gonna ask you that.
Nah.
Really?
As
But
an MC,
As
like,
an MC, no, nobody would. No, fuck no. But as far
That's
as like,
interesting.
songs,
Why?
like,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why.
why?
the songs are fun. Like it's an open like lane, and it's just I don't know. It's something. It's just a different beast. Like it's like rap is more meticulous. Like you got it like like you got to get into a flow. Like,
but I'm sure singers will say the same thing. Like in terms of how their flow, not their flow, but like how you write a song or you know melodies and things of that nature. So just for you, that's just your personal preference, though.
I don't know. Maybe I mean I know my experience. So my experience is like definitely. I don't have nobody write my rap, but I let somebody write my song. But I mean, I know a lot of great songs have come in from other people, like writing them. Like you'd be surprised how many songs have been written for other people and stuff. And it's like in that, I don't know, like I feel like in song form, that's just a whole different beast. And
got you.
But it's like I didn't start off like in like singing. Mm-hmm. I started off a rap, so it's like that's my foundation. So it's like that foundation, that's me to the fullest. But something that secondary as like singing,
you can have somebody else.
Like man, let's have fun with that.
Right.
But,
so when we talk to real music heads a lot, like different people. There's people like Ty Dolla $ign and Kendrick Lamar who we've interviewed, and they said that they see people like that. I could see that you kind of tapped in on a different spectrum.
I think definitely see colors.
Do you see colors?
Yeah,
I knew it.
You do? Yeah. What the fuck is that about?
So is that okay? No. Wait, time out. What'd you just say?
I said, what the fuck is that about?
You say, sounds in colors, right?
He know what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said, do you see colors? I'm like,
colors in music.
Y'all see fucking colors.
I don't know. I don't see that shit. I'm not that creative.
When you think of,
to be honest, I'm the same.
Death Row, what do you think of? What color?
Red. But that's because that's some Pyru shit.
we know that shit.
When you say what color you think of when you think of Death Row, I think of red because it's Pyru shit. I don't think because of like in branding. I don't think because I'm from LA, so it's just.
I mean, but like Death Row, like you think of like Suge when you think like all their energy was just like they were some deadly motherfuckers type shit. Like it's just like bloodshed and everything like that.
I think Pyru. That's what I think. Low key, that's what I think, bro. We just listen.
Nope.
That's what I thought. Like red makes sense for Death Row, but I feel that.
But it's just it's an institutionalized way of thinking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, or as Absol would say, it's a control system because. I was talking to this new artist. Shout out to Katori. I think his name is Katori. He's from Pasadena, and he doesn't like the stigma that comes with Pasadena. He's like, everybody thinks Rose Bowl, and like he's like, bro, it's people getting killed and murdered. And I said, see, that's how you know where people are from or where they at in life. Because when you say Pasadena to me, the first thing I think of is Bloods.
Yeah, straight up.
That's literally the first thing I think of, and that's just because I'm from LA, and that's what I don't know.
That's some LA for shit for sure. You think of what gang is in that area.
Yeah, exactly. So when you say, do you see colors? I'm like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What's the conversation
let me ask you this. When you know John Coltrane?
John Coltrane.
Yeah. What colors do you think when you hear his music?
I have no idea. White? Blue?
Think about it.
I know his shit is fluid, but so that's the thing.
Teal?
I can't tap
I think powder blue
as well.
There you go. You seeing color?
Oh, so he's saying, I see what you're saying.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
He's saying that everybody
but that's what you felt though. That's what came. I mean,
that's the
white.
First thing
that's
that
kind
came
of funny
to
that white was the first. I mean, but that's I don't know. I guess it's true. But like you gotta think about it.
No.
It's feeling, man. Anybody can see in color.
No.
No. I see what he's saying. He's saying if you really tap into it, you can guess a color. Like if I ask you, if I say homegrown, you're gonna say, oh, okay, maybe green or whatever, right?
That's because it's our logo.
You're right. But if I give you another artist like Kendrick, what would you say?
Black.
Exactly. You have something. You tapping into something. That's his point.
That's because the nigga's dark.
He's dark. Everybody has their own shit. Like Terrence Martin says the same shit too. Like, but I think his point is sometimes artists are tapped in on the same shit. Like
y'all can see the same color when you listen to a sound. That's some different type of musical.
Oh yeah, that's purple. Like
that's some musical intuition, bro.
I mean, but that's because that's what we into. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's
the way that you guys like converse together. Like you guys are like y'all do it. So it's just like it's a certain rebuttal that's like it's automatic and it works for radio because that's what y'all do. I do music, so of course like if I keep going at it, then it's just gonna be some extra skills that I acquire over time. But it's just based upon what you do. But I access the same shit y'all access. All y'all gotta do is just come into my world. I come into your world, and we see the same exact shit.
That's some superhero shit right there.
Yeah, he just
straight up.
Don't try to try to like sun us. You know what I'm saying?
He said, hey, little homie, I mean, you can do what you want to do. You can do it, you know what I'm saying? You can step into my world, you know what I'm saying? I'm in your world. I can do this shit easy. You know what I'm saying? You step into my world, I don't know. You might not be able to see this motherfucker shit.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, it's all. I don't know, man. We all on the same. Man. We all on the same consciousness.
Came for us, though. You niggas dumb.
What the fuck did I just step into? So okay, you said you spent time in the Bay Area, right? And you spent some time in New York also, right?
Yeah.
So what did New York? What's the difference for you? What did you tap into when you went to New York versus the Bay and LA? What did you get out there versus out here? The energy out there.
Well, what type of?
Be honest, because you use your smile, so you finna scuttle some shit.
I ain't want to scuttle. I can tell you from like the most like I can tell you from surface level. And
She over here like, motherfucker, hey, it's cold as a motherfucker for no reason.
Right. Yeah.
I can tell you from surface level, and I can tell you from like.
I want to know both. What don't you like about them East Coast? No,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I just play. I'm playing.
Surface lit. It's lit.
Yeah, service level. What'd you get from it?
That ass B. That ass
B. Yo, son, better fall back, son.
Yo, fall back.
Yo, B.
Mad hot.
Yo, B.
You got me mad tight, B.
You got me mad
That
tight
ass
right now.
That ass B.
That ass.
Coolly, you know what I'm saying? You wildin'.
She's not happy with us right now.
Them pants is
You in
mad
trouble.
bright, son.
All right, go ahead.
Mad
All right.
Give me service and give me one service. Give me one D.
I mean, I don't know.
Pause.
So New York, New York is it's dope. It's dope because like over here it's more like flowy. It's nature. It's like good weather. It's sunny all the damn time and stuff like that. Like our transportation system sucks ass, so you gotta like figure it out. It's longer distances versus like New York. Everything's faster. It's quicker.
Compact.
It's compact. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like it's either really cold or really hot, and that's the kind of people are on the same way. But I don't know. It helps you like focus in on what you're doing. But it's because like I said, over here it's more free. It's more flowy.
Relax.
It's like it's literally like concrete. It's metal. It's industrial.
Yeah.
Metropolitan. Like it's all about forward motion. It's all about forward motion.
I like that. I do like that about New York.
How did it impact your music?
It made my music harder. Like my vocals are more distorted. The sounds are more like. Yeah, it was just like I would think like the colors I would think of when I think of the last project it was like a lot of like darks and then also it would go into like reds, but it was all like kind of like textured stuff, like very textured, like blacks and I don't know. It's too much. Anyway, yeah. So
somebody listening right now, like,
hey, let me ask you a question, because I just saw you do that in real time. That's the second time I saw you do that. When you're about to explain some shit in detail, do you think they not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about? And then you just bypass it? Because I do that too.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, that's what it was, huh?
Yeah,
he's like, they not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck that.
Yeah, but also I would like it's a thought that's like forming, and it's just like if I talk on the thought forming, I'm just gonna sound like a fool. So it's better if the thought is like fully processed, and I can send it out versus just like me like giving y'all like the
real time
32%, 45%, like you know
pending.
Like when you watching shit on the illegal fire stick and that motherfucker be buffering.
You don't want to hear nobody buffering when they talking. Like nigga, get to the point.
I was just watching this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's buffering and shit.
Buffering this shit, man.
So if you could describe your music, somebody's listening to you for the first time or tapping into your music, how do you describe your music in 3 words?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You're gonna be buffering for a second.
He wants 3 colors. Give me 3 colors.
Got you 3.
I got you. Texture.
Ooh. Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah.
Texture, yeah, man. It's textured as hell.
Okay.
It's vibrant.
Okay.
Damn.
And I don't know. It's
Look at him using that vernacular.
Yeah, right. You doing that?
He's like, that's nothing.
It's that Bay
Okay, I'm trying to give you a
I
third.
got 5-syllable words.
It's
It's gonna be more than 3. I can tell. 3 syllables right here.
Damn it. Cause it's in a whole bunch. I mean, I can give you like a easy one. Like it's like funky, but nah. Cause then there's moments where it's like it gets really like deep, but it's still digestible. So I don't know like a word that encompasses like deeply digestible or like. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But like it's both.
I fuck with that. Just deeply digestible.
It's what's the word? It's
deeply digestible. I like that
deeply
too. I saw your
you didn't say pause to that?
Deeply
digestible.
I was
regurgitating. Like, hold on. Deeply.
I was regurgitating what y'all said.
But sexuality went out the window.
Yeah,
right. I got you.
That's 5, right? I got one too.
What's that?
West Coast.
What'd you say?
Regurgitating.
Okay.
Anyway, wow. I was like regurgitate. You know how you clap your syllables in kindergarten?
Concentrate.
All right.
So go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I saw your title freestyle. I just saw your freestyle in the booth thing. Right now, here's the thing. This is what I want to ask you.
Booth.
Yeah, I know. It was trash.
Dumb booth. It was so trash.
It was trash.
I was just like, no, you did good. It was so booth. It was so boof. It was so boof. Please don't.
I got Tidal. I just subscribed to Tidal, so I'm about to look
so
this shit
bad.
right now.
I was so.
So you admit it was bad?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay, cool.
It was terrible.
Because I got to keep that same energy. I was watching it. I got to listen. So my Sweeney goddamn listen. I got to keep that same energy. I was because I watched your other shit and I heard some of your shit. And then I watched the title thing. I was
the
like,
Team Backpack versus this.
I'm like, this is trash.
Yeah, full trash.
And then now here's the thing. This is the question I want to ask you off of the trash ass in the booth thing you did. Now he like you ain't gonna keep saying like I got it. I understand it's trash.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
All right, no. But you saying you were doing melodies and stuff like singing and stuff like that. Do you think that's a lane that people who can sing should tap into? Like not the booth shit. Fuck that. I'm talking about like literally doing like some like you know how we'll do freestyles with rappers where you mind?
I'm turning it down. Go ahead.
Could you watch that later?
Yeah,
this shit
he's
right
sitting
now.
right here.
I'm gonna have Tomas.
I told you it's trash. Duckwrth said it's trash.
I'm gonna have Tomas swing the goddamn camera.
Swing it back over.
We gonna put the motherfucking bless the booth at the bottom of the shit, and as this is going,
oh my god,
you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna put the sound on. We're just going. It's just for texture,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna put this shit for texture so people can see. So the vibrance. I just want to see
and deeply digestible content.
Hey, wait.
So listen.
So when you're recording this, do you know it's booth when
you got it mad tight?
And I'm not even listening. Mad tight, son. You mad tight, son.
I'm so tight.
So when you were recording, do you know, hey man, this may not come out good? Or did you when you saw it, you were like, man, this ain't what it was?
No, I just haven't really been into like freestyle, like I don't know. Like,
was this freestyle?
Can I ask the question I was going to ask?
Part of it's freestyle.
So the question I wanted to ask you is, do you think that singers should start doing more stuff like that? Because I've seen some come out good, and I've seen yours.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's something that like singers should? I'm not singers, but you know, like how we have rappers go in the booth and do a freestyle, and then your DJ play a beat or whatever. Yeah. But then it's interesting because we had a couple of singers do something we do called real bars, where they do melody. We had Ty do one. We had a couple other singers do it, and it was actually kind of fresh, like to get a different vibe. Like imagine Michael Jackson, right? Yeah. Going in the booth and doing some freestyle shit with like DJ Premier or something. Yeah. I think that shit would have been fucking dope.
That should have been crazy.
Do you think that's something that's that should be tapped into more or no?
It's entertaining. Yeah.
It's not cool. Real arts.
It's entertaining. It's entertainment. You know, it's something nice to be on YouTube for a little bit.
And that's it.
Yeah. I just want to know.
I mean, like, sorry, Tomas, fuck a camera. Like if it's just like on some like, you know what I'm saying? It's love. But it's like if there was no cameras involved, if it's just like niggas just like and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it actually is just like DJ Premier and Michael, everybody else is here, and everybody just barring and shit like that, and that just happened at one moment. Maybe somebody snuck a video, something like that, and then like you know how they
so
just
organic,
like, organic, not on some like I hate that. That's why I didn't feel that, because I'm just like, bro, like I knew a couple people in there, but I walked in, say hello, whatever like that. Like you pick the beat and then you go into the booth, and then they ask you to do it a couple times, and it's like no, much love to DJ Booth and Tidal and stuff like that. But I don't know.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing, bro. Like it's not my thing.
What was the difference between that versus Team Backpack shit that you were doing?
I was like hungry. Like I was like real barring up. Like I wanted to eat niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's not. I want to eat niggas.
Now you're comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even I'm comfortable.
He rich.
I'm not comfortable with rich. Now it's just like I
so
what
you're saying is that's the clip. Republic got him not. He
rich. He don't gotta be hungry.
Rich Republic rap. No,
I'm not hungry anymore.
He's not hungry.
Nah, I don't know. I want to find another way now. Like I feel like when it gets to a point where it becomes too predictable and you can like class me in with like other Nick, like you know what I'm saying, like oh like yeah bars, like I don't know, like I'm not stimulated by that shit anymore.
Especially if you conquered it already.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say I conquered. I could always like bar, like even my newer music that I'm working on now, like I'm getting back into like hip hop. But it's like for me, I'm not looking in the sense of just like how can I come through and like put these metaphors together and like fuck your brain up. It's just like I want to find different cadences. I want to find different registers in my voice. I want to find like just new shit like that I haven't been able to fuck with vocally before.
Expressive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like find new harmonies. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. Like. But it's not really on like the freestyle.
I was area. as I'm listening to you talk, and I read your thing, your bio and whatnot, and I listened to some of your stuff. You're very, like you even said how your musical spectrum is very wide. What's your favorite genre of music? If you could only make this one genre of music for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably be rock
and roll. Not rock and roll,
just like. Cause like rock and roll is like that's like
it's an older
that's like
alternative rock.
I'm
trying to give
like Zeppelin.
Oh,
like
okay.
that's rock and roll. Or like, I mean, even like Little Richard and stuff like that.
Oh,
like that's a specific sound, like,
Right.
of rock. And I say rock because you think like guitars, vocals, type shit. But it's, I mean, yeah, I would definitely say like all rock, all ranges of it. That being like psych rock, that being punk, that being alternative, that being grunge.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get to. Like,
yeah. So not specifically rock and roll, but I mean, yeah, no, that too, because I love rock and roll too. But it's just something more liberating about it. And I love hip hop. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would do that shit for the rest of my life. But it's like, it's something super liberating about it, where it doesn't, like, they don't have Bless the Boot for like rock and roll. It's just like,
Right.
So you think?
why not create
do you
it, though?
think?
that would be dope though.
Do you think that the shit that we do in hip hop is corny?
Nah, I think it's great. I think it's
Like the Bless the Booth and all these other.
It's just not for me.
Got you.
It's
So you don't watch it and be like, that's corny. Well, I'm talking about for other. I'll be honest. I'll keep it.
I think it's corny for me. I don't think it's corny for other people, because like a person can come in and use that opportunity, and it'll open up. Like, I bet you if I did go in there and I just barred up, it would have showed a different side of me, and people were like, damn, Duckwrth is like, he can really bar up. But it's just like, you have this whole catalog of all this other shit that I can do, and it's just like, okay, let's add another one to it. That's like another like little badge on my Boy Scout thingy. Right. And it's just like, okay, cool. But it's, I don't know, whatever.
No,
anyway.
you're right, because I mean, you said it earlier. You're not stimulated by it. You've already, and that's why I said. And my point about being like conquering it is like, you've done that, you know what I'm saying? So
that's
you're
dope.
reaching
like
for
that.
something else, and I think that's important as an artist. That's how you look at somebody as a true artist, because like, you don't want to be complacent in what you're doing, and that's not pushing the culture forward at the same time. And on top of that, I feel like when people like shame artists for doing that, especially the hip hop genre, like, people get upset at a Lil Uzi, right? And they're like, yo, he's not a rapper or whatever. It's like, yo, he's pushing the culture forward in his own way, and you gotta respect
said he's
that.
a rock star.
Uzi said he's a rock star.
I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star.
How do you feel about that,
He's
though?
a fucking Kawaii king.
How do you feel about
How
that?
do you feel about that?
You know what I'm saying?
I love Lil Uzi, bro.
when artists that are in, I guess, in the hip hop genre go out of their way saying, nah, I'm not hip hop, I'm a rock star. Or nah, I'm like, it seemed like they intentionally, and I'm not putting words in Uzi's mouth, I don't know if that's what his intentions were, but when artists do seem like they shit on hip hop to bless another genre or whatever the case may be, but they're actually shitting on hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, no, in that sense, yeah, like anything derogatory towards like hip hop in the foundation era, like fuck that, like for sure, like we were all raised on that shit. Like, no, hell no, like that's ours. So like, yeah, no, don't shit on it. Why you doing that? Like, be who you gonna be, like be a rock star, but don't shit on hip hop. Why you gonna do that? But like, even in the sense, I don't see him as like a traditional like hip hop artist.
Not at all.
Not at all. What I'm saying? Because it's like hip hop. It ain't that.
Right.
But in the same sense, like I fuck with it because like he be freestyling, and it's just like for you to be able to like have your freestyles so like, I don't know, what's the word? Not buffered. But so like sculpted in that sense that you can like turn it into a song, like a full on song.
Right.
It's fucking impressive.
Yeah. Nah, and he's got
impressive
the energy too.
Who are you unimpressed by? Who are you unimpressed by musically then? You feel like either you don't fuck with their shit at all, or they could do better.
It's not that I don't. It's nobody really that I'm just like. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna say that. I would say
You just want to see them do better.
do better. I don't know. I gotta think about that.
That's a good question.
I'm not really like there.
Oh,
Not
where you
focusing.
tapped in like.
I'm like so elsewhere.
What are you listening to? Like on the way up here, what was you listening to? You can't tell me? Why not?
I really want to know this.
Watch that
He
board.
fucking set up.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
I really want to know.
Now I want to know what were you listening to?
You good.
What were you listening to?
Don't look over here.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I mean, don't fuck
So
that.
I was on like this. I was on this like horror Instagram, and
You good? Yeah, there we go. Boom.
I was in this horror Instagram, and they put up. This
You was on a whore's Instagram.
horror.
Oh, like, damn,
I was on the
Duckwrth.
whore's Instagram.
I was on this whore's Instagram.
On his one horse
She
Instagram.
She had hardbacks and soft.
Not at all.
No, I was on a horror Instagram, and it's funny because they put up a lot of horror stuff, but they put up this music video that's probably in the realm of like horrific, and it was a Lady Gaga and R. Kelly song.
Lady Gaga and R. Kelly.
They did a song together.
No, it's a real song.
It's a real song. It's called "Do What You Want with My Body."
No.
And
Wait, now this is the question I got for you.
I
Did Lady Gaga record this song with Kels when she was 16?
Damn. Wow.
No. You heard of it?
Yeah. Lady.
Yeah. Do what you.
Oh shit.
Do what
Okay.
you want
So it's like a
with
real
my
song.
It's and then they did like this video. I don't know if it's a video that was used for the award ceremony or something like that. I don't know what it was because it's not the official video, but it's R. Kelly playing a doctor with like this glitter mask.
Oh, it sounds like.
And then like she was under these sheets, and then he was like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" And she's like, "I'm not exactly sure." He's like, "Let me take a look." And he looked under the sheets, and he started playing with her pussy. Started playing with her under areas.
Her under areas.
Under
Come
areas.
on, man.
Bro, this is a
like-
motherfucking shit.
Right.
Bro, it was like a whole thing. It was terrible, and I was just dying laugh because I'm high key a troll.
Oh, hell
So like I had
So
that
let me
shit
ask you this.
on repeat. That shit was
You
hella
think?
funny.
Let me ask you this then. 'Cause you listen to this song over and over and over again.
That shit was hella funny.
This shit look crazy.
Do you think R. Kelly is really doing like what people say he's doing?
What is he doing?
Messing with underage women.
Oh, still?
I didn't know that shit stopped. When did he ever get prosecuted for that?
Right.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah.
No, is he? I don't think he. No,
allegedly.
That's not. I don't think.
Allegedly. He still got he has a house.
I don't know, man.
And there's just women living there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, actually, no. People are living there. Women are living there.
Yeah, there are. He has a house, and it's just women living there.
Man, R. Kelly is capable of the most. Yeah, I feel like it could be. It's R. Kelly, bro. Like,
Oh my God, dude.
it's R. Kelly, bro. He did 25 episodes of Trapped in the Closet, bro. It's R. Kelly, bro. His
lot.
imagination is wild, bro. Obviously, he had a midget.
He said that's a politically incorrect term.
He had a small man.
Small person.
Small person. A little person.
small person.
Duckworth.
And he had-
Don't go on a terrestrial radio station and say midget.
Yeah,
You'll be
it'd be
fucked
on
up
your
out
head.
here.
Midgets. It's not midget. He was a small person.
Little person.
And was it Bridget? Was the big white woman
Bridget
and
the-
stuff like that? Bridget and the
Bridget, the small person.
it was Bridget
With an M.
But yeah, no, he isn't. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought that shit was funny. So I mean, if you ask what's the most recent thing, it was R. Kelly and Lady
What's
Gaga.
okay,
But before that, there was something that was way better than that. That shit was hella funny to me.
bruh? I don't even know where to go after that.
Yeah,
He
that
said
was
Lady
it.
Gaga and R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was dressed up like a doctor.
Yeah, that's-
and he
and
went
she
up
was
under
just-
her and her under area.
Say, let me see that.
He said, "Is the medicine kicking in?" She said, "Yes, it is." And then she's like, the next shot is her like in like this like newspaper with Lady Gaga printed on it, and like she got her like ass like tooted and stuff like that. Like her head is here and her ass is tooted. It was so
I'm trying to
interesting.
watch. I'm
bruh.
trying to watch the video. I guess it's a different.
It's like an
mashup.
unofficial thing, but
Yeah,
it's like it's videos compiled together.
Okay, that's. What
I don't know
is
what
then.
it was, but it was I understand why it was on the horror.
Hell yeah.
You get it, right?
Hell yeah.
It's the official video right here.
R. Kelly going up under anything would definitely be under the
Horrific.
horror.
It's very horrific.
So for you,
But before that, it wasn't that. It was definitely. Actually, I was doing this shoot where I was like, I was emulating. Oh, this artist. I don't know if you know Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop, white rock legend
I'm not
from like
familiar.
I'm not familiar.
70s. Like yeah, Iggy Pop, crazy. Like he would be doing like this disgusting, crazy, back bends and stuff like that. Just real like, man, crazy. But I was working with this photographer called Jack McCain, and we were just kind of emulating like a Iggy Pop show, like but in the studio.
Wow.
And it was really funny. So I was listening to a lot of like just like crazy shit. I was listening to horror, Death Grips, and I was listening to I don't know what else were we playing today. We were playing a lot of stuff. We were playing Iggy Pop. We played something. Oh, Bad Brains. We was playing Bad Brains.
So you it's definitely not like hip hop shit.
I mean, we played
Just
hip hop. We
today,
played like
today.
Brockhampton.
Gotcha.
And I played
Okay,
some of
okay.
my like harder shit, which is
Gotcha.
still hip hop.
Yeah, but it's
unreleased shit.
mixed in with all other things. Do you
Yeah.
feel like actually that does tap into your style too? Like gives you a different sense. It gives you a different style. You know what I'm saying? Like broadening your shit up.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to recording, performing, getting like visually getting things on board, like for you, what's the best part for you? Do you like performing more than recording, or visually putting that masterpiece out to the people? For you, if you had to choose one thing that you can actually do, obviously you do all three, but
Yeah.
if there's one thing that you like favor over everything else.
I mean, it's definitely the creating it and the performing it. They kind of go hand in hand. I can tell you the part I hate.
What part you hate?
I hate mixes. I fucking hate mixes, and I hate getting back cuts from the video because it's never what
Are you
imagine.
indecisive?
I'm not even indecisive. I know exactly what I want, and it's just like when it's not that.
Yeah.
Like I don't really deal with anxiety like that, but when that happens, it's a thick amount of anxiety. That
So are you a scrap it motherfucker, or are you like, no, you gotta fix this, and this?
fix it. I wish I could be a scrappy motherfucker, but money was paid for it. People's time was taken.
Right,
I'm never that person to just be like, I'm not that much of a diva. To be like, you know
like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna use
late nights, early mornings, all that.
Huh?
Late nights, early mornings.
Yeah.
Were you in the studio? And all
Oh yeah, definitely. I was in the studio last night. Well, it was only like 1:30. That's not really that late. But I mean, yeah, no, I love it. And you'd be surprised the type of thoughts that you have at like 3 a.m.
For you, what have you been surprised by the most when it comes to artistically, like either a bar that you wrote or a concept that you have for a video? It's like, yo, where the fuck did that shit come from?
Maybe like a lyric or something like that. Let me see. I wrote this lyric.
here we go with the Drake Blackberry shit.
I wrote this lyric yesterday.
Like, here it go.
Here it is. I wrote this song. It's probably insulting to like.
You don't strike me as an insulting individual.
Well, this may be. I was telling you about it. It's a Stevie Wonder thing. I mean, but I try to flip it.
Duckwrth, this is Stevie Wonder. Is that where we going with this?
Nah.
Okay.
Can't nobody ever diss Stevie.
Well, it's not dissing because like me and Stevie got the same birthday, so I love Stevie.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
But I said, sometimes you remind me of Stevie. I wonder if y'all can see me. I wonder if y'all can see me. I wonder.
You pulled your phone off of that?
No, it goes deeper.
Oh, I was about to say.
I said, this. I'll tell you the second half of it. It said, what the fuck do a nigga gotta do to make a blind man see the motherfucking truth? Should I say fire to a tree or burn a whole street? Do I put waves under my own feet and walk on water and skip overseas, provide a miracle and bring the queen to her knees? When I say king, do you believe me or take me for a fool with some flashy tendencies? There's a second half to it. Let me find it real quick.
Buffering.
Ah, fuck.
That's when somebody call you right now. Just fuck up your whole
shit. It goes deep. It's another part to it that's really cool.
He on his own Genius page.
I'm on my own Genius page, man.
What the fuck did I say?
He said, man, okay. Rob, where you at? Rob, where you at, man? I need some help.
Damn, yo. It's really, that part was really like cool.
Yeah, because we not live. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, y'all not live. Yeah, y'all keep talking. I'll find it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that show shit y'all be doing.
Oh, wait.
See?
Is this
interlude?
Okay. All right.
Oh, it's gonna be worth it.
Provide a miracle.
Hey,
Here
hold
we go,
on.
hold
This
on.
better be fire, right?
No, it's not even fire, bruh.
Well, thank you for coming through, Duckwrth. You know what I'm saying?
It's not fire. It's just
Go ahead.
like it's
Finish it though. Let's go.
It's just where my mind's at and shit. But I said, yeah. All right. I said, do you believe me or do you take me for a fool with some flashy tendencies? If Jehovah laid hands on the eyes and gave sight to the man that was blind and gave faith to the one that lost it all, would you believe or would you stand there appalled? Sometime I wonder if Stevie could see. Would that even really change anything? I bet that he could probably feel everything. Life lesson, go ahead, let it be. So it's... Okay. Yeah.
First of all, Stevie can't see. He has an Instagram page, if you didn't know.
Stevie Wonder can't see.
He got an Instagram page, bruh. He does.
I'm not fucking with Chuck. Chuck is trying to make jokes about Stevie Wonder. That motherfucker. Listen, we was just talking about this shit with Murs about powerful motherfuckers. Jay Prince. Stevie Wonder, one of them other. You notice ain't nobody ever fuck with Stevie.
Nobody ever fuck with Stevie.
Nobody's ever fuck with. I'm not playing with that man. That was Stevie. If you watching this video, that was Chuck Dizzle.
For real?
Chuck Dizzle.
For real? What you just say? How you start that?
Huh?
You said what?
If you watching this shit,
you fucking up. You fucking up, and it's me.
That's crazy.
That's DJ Head. Stevie, I know you can hear this.
Oh, that's fucked up. I know you can hear this.
That's DJ Head right there. All right.
If you're watching this, Stevie.
If you're watching this, Stevie, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. I just said if Stevie is watching this.
Exactly.
Fuck. Stevie Wonder not watching this video.
Duh.
Fuck.
Shout to Stevie though, man. Shout to Stevie. Taurus gang. Taurus gang on
May 13th.
Anyway.
All right, so look.
Hurry up. This is all going to shit right now.
All right, so
this is a Duckwrth interview. Everything goes to shit.
It goes to shit. Yeah.
That's when you know you're having a great interview.
So what's coming up next for you, man? You got the I'm sorry.
That's how you know you conclude the interview. What's coming up next?
So, since
all right, we're gonna get out of here.
Stevie,
Lady Gaga,
small people,
R. Kelly, small people. Stevie Wonder can see.
I can see the hot takes from this motherfucker.
Wow, this is going
She over here
crazy.
stressed out right now.
This is just a starting
Like,
run.
fuck.
Can't take you
Why
nowhere.
why we couldn't go to the leaker?
Right?
You know what I'm saying? They come to the homegrown. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? We going to the leakers next time. goddammit.
He's gonna freestyle and get the fuck up out of here, man.
They would have never did this.
Right, nah. But I'm curious because like
So
when you have these mixtapes and you actually put out. We were talking about this with we always bring this up. When it comes to dropping music, you give the fans music, and then they'll come back and say, "Well, what's up? What you got next?" It's like, "Yo, I got a project that's out. I just dropped the project." Like, so for you as an artist, how do you deal with that, and how do you balance giving fans new content, but at the same time letting them live what they have?
Don't.
That's it.
Sit with it.
Just sit with the shit.
Sit with it, and then when you think I fell off, I just hit you with some heat and shit. They be like, "Oh yeah, he does exist."
I fuck with that.
That shit.
Unless they see the title, bless.
I
the
mean,
move.
you can just do music videos during the time and stuff, but it's like for me, it's just like, yeah, like this shit took fucking like a year and a half of me living, going through bad relationships, like you know what I'm saying, like being broke at moments, having money at other moments, bro, like being sick, like you know, bad shows, like. All that type shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? New music.
Right.
What you working on next?
You just want me to fuck my whole life up, right?
It's just like, nah, man.
Is there
Like,
anything that's off limits when it comes to the music though for you? Like, are there any untapped experiences that you're like, you know what? Either I'm not ready to talk about that, or that's completely off limits.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Just in terms of like I was listening to a 2 Chainz interview on Tidal, and he was like, there's some things that I'm just not ready to talk about right now.
Gotcha.
And for him, he's like, I'm always gonna be making music because it's always a story to tell. So I'm asking you, like, are you the same way? Are there some things like, for example, and it's so crazy that we have wow, Kendrick Lamar, right? The Duckwrth song. Listen. I'm not gonna go there, but the song itself tells a story about.
He feels some kind of way about that. I'm tapping in.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna come back after this commercial break. But that particular song talks about a story with Kendrick and obviously Top Dog and his dad that he's never shared before, and we know this motherfucker. And I'm like, damn, that's a dope ass story. Obviously, he was either waiting for a perfect time to reveal that. So for you, is it the same thing? Like, do you have certain things like, you know, that's a good concept for a record or an album that maybe later on I'll touch on, but right now I'm gonna give them this.
He just told you. What? In the beginning, he said it's a gang of shit that is too far left that he ain't fucking with.
Motherfucker, I'm asking him.
Shit.
So I now
Yeah.
see how he work now?
I mean, but like for that's not left.
Oops.
Like
Nigga.
That's
Oops.
not left.
Don't
like
do that.
Yeah, let him finish.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm digging the content. I'm getting the
Don't
content
oops,
right
don't
now.
say oops like that. You sound mad feminine, son.
No, mad.
Oops. Oh no. I think that one's just more like left as far as production wise, and like like even like just like the certain cadences and stuff. It's not so much subject matter. To tell you the truth, a lot of my music is quite like it's quite transparent. That's what another part of being ugly is just being super transparent. So there is not much that I'm holding back, but I have to like. Certain things have to be revealed to me because it's like so much happening at one moment that like there's certain compartments of my like life that I'm not thinking about.
Gotcha.
But then like something will happen, I'd be like, oh shit, I remember
sparks
that.
that memory.
I'm
Yeah,
like, I am going through that.
Yeah.
Then it just like write it down and then put it out. But I don't really think I have any hose bars. What no hose bars? Is that what it called?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I don't really think I'm holding too much back at the moment, but I know there is things I'd like to elaborate on further, but it just has to make sense. It has to make it where a person wants to listen to it.
Gotcha.
Because like just because it's a cool like concept or it's deep or it's something that like people don't get to speak on, don't mean the person want to fucking press play on it.
Gotcha.
So like, and a lot of things won't ever reach the surface.
Hey, here's the thing, bro. I saw you make a face about the Duckwrth song. So I know people ask you about that shit all the time. People gotta ask.
He was rapping about you.
No, people are not that stupid.
Yes, they are.
Oh, they are.
They are that
Yes.
stupid.
Yes.
Man, he made a song.
But that's not the part that made me mad.
What part made you mad?
People just, I don't know, not doing their homework, man. Like, I've definitely had my first solo tape that I dropped. Solo tape, by the way, was in 2012. And it's like I've been rocking like for a good minute, and people like just stupid. I don't know, but that's the thing. You can't really get caught up on like trolls. like, you know, middle America kids who ain't got shit to do, but just, you know,
they'll press your buttons.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. And they'll push for sure. Yeah, they'll just be like that's such a dumb choice to like name yourself after like the song
Kendrick
or after
record.
Kendrick or after anything I had to do. Like they think I name myself like
Absolutely.
post
right.
the project or post
right.
Kendrick revealing that his last name was Duckwrth, and I'm just like you just.
You just gonna say you stupid bitch. Just gonna say that's what you want to say.
It's
like,
just, it's
So they think you named yourself after the damn album.
I can definitely see people doing that.
They think you were rapping under this. So how the fuck do they explain the YouTube videos that go back before the damn album?
2010, right? 2000, like early days.
It just and at that moment when you think about that, it's just like I can't even be mad because they're trolling or they just I don't know, they just ain't. I mean, like I'm not living a lavish life like at all, but it's like I don't have to worry about like how to pay my bills. Like I can like go out and get food and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like I'm in a better place.
What kind of food though?
Like good food.
All right. Can you buy groceries at Gelson's?
I could, but that's just
stupid.
That's
I know. Listen, I call myself high side. I walk into Gelson's.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I work out here with the white people.
I'm good.
I walk into Gelson's. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I know.
Get some water.
I got to go back to food for less.
Yeah. I mean, like they do have good stuff, but it's like for me, like you got to find a middle ground. Trader Joe's.
Yeah. You can
So
you can afford to buy your groceries at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Off of the
I can
Duckworth
afford
name.
to do Gelson's. I can afford to do Whole Foods. I just think that's stupid.
Yeah, I think it's stupid too.
But they do have good stuff that you can't find at Whole Foods and at Trader Joe's and at other places. So it's like I just have to bite the bullet and just be like, let me go ahead and get this, whatever, and then keep it moving.
I like this dude.
Yeah, he tapped in.
This dude.
So what's one spot when people come to LA, right, and they visit the city? What do you feel like is a homegrown spot that they have to tap into
They need to
before
go
they
to
leave?
Crenshaw. They need to go to Crenshaw.
Food.
Oh, food wise?
Food, you know, food.
food-wise.
Yeah. Of course, they gotta go to Crenshaw. But as far as food, what they have to tap
What's
into?
the spot? You
What's the
got
spot
to you
the
go out
tour
of town.
I ain't got
You
no-
come back home. You got to touch this spot.
I ain't got no spots really. I ain't got no.
You don't have no spots.
I ain't got no spots.
Everybody
like
got a
that.
food spot.
What the fuck?
One spot. Everybody got a spot.
What you mean?
I've been cooking a lot.
Oh, you cook.
Oh,
That's why.
Oh,
He flexing.
okay.
He's like,
He's like,
I do.
Oh,
Like
y'all still buy y'all food in the street.
Oh, y'all still gotta
Y'all still buy y'all food in the street.
Oh, y'all be fucking Taco Bell and them niggas.
Y'all some chemtrail niggas. That's what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here inhaling the chemtrails. Got you. All right, for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of cooking going on and stuff. So I ain't got like a spot. I wish I did have but you know what though? When I do like not want to be healthy and want to just pig out, it's not even pig out, just want to eat something like I go to Doolin's.
Ooh.
Oh,
If y'all heard that, that's off camera.
Yeah.
You don't have to put her on blast, Tomas, but that was off camera, and it's gonna be a long car ride home for Duckworth. Let me
I just
tell
don't
you.
know what that. We'll find
No,
out.
she don't like Doolin's or stuff, but it's cool though. Cause she probably went. I don't know. They probably just had they probably had the right person that day. Anytime I've been to,
so
and
she
excuse
had a
me,
bad experience.
we
He stuttered like you was. Like,
Right.
I love her and shit, but we
in South LA,
step.
we call it
We
call it Dulons.
Dulons. Ooh, like Tarjay.
Like Tarjay.
Oh.
You hold your pinky up and you say,
So let me ask you this then. Tomas, swing the goddamn
Swing the
camera.
goddamn camera.
Duckworth. Are you currently in a relationship?
Swing the goddamn
I wouldn't say
camera.
relationship in a traditional form. I am like, I am dating. Like I am intimate with like somebody, but it's not monogamous. And it's
Really?
yeah.
That is amazing.
No, it's okay. It takes a lot of. I mean, no, she's great, but it just takes a lot of effort.
Fix that shit. Say that again. Look in the camera and say that shit, bruh.
She's great.
Yeah, okay.
No, but it just takes a lot of effort
He
because
said
it
we
takes
not
a lot of.
monogamous, but you.
Yeah, we're not monogamous. But,
That is a. What do you mean that's not amazing?
okay, yeah, it is. But it is.
Keep it real, goddammit.
It is, but it's not. I'm not doing it so I can be a hoe. Like I'm just doing it because I'm truthful. Like I'm an artist. Like I don't know. I'm stimulated by women. Like I
Listen, you're a man. We're all stimulated by women.
Yes, but it's like I love, and I ain't even gotta really touch them. But it's like oh my gosh,
Just the
like,
feminine energy.
yes, man. Like it's amazing, and it's like now they won't get the energy that like the person I'm dating will get. Like they won't get that effort.
Right. Well, you tell them that.
What?
Do you keep that same energy when they be in your face? Do you say, listen, babe, you're not going to get the same energy I'm giving old girl that I really fuck with? I'm fucking with you for right now.
It's not even that. I'm just truthful. Like it's like if I'm kicking it like with the girl I'm dating and like other chick call, I'm just be like like what's up? She be like, who's that? Oh this.
So you picking up?
This is and point the camera and she be like hi. And be like
she says hi to the other chick.
Not the other chick, but like
workout
it's
plan.
just like it's just trying to be as transparent as possible, and it's just like and then like okay yeah I'm into this girl, like she's dope, but it's like once again they're not gonna get the effort that like the girl I'm actually seeing is gonna get. But I'm also not gonna lie to myself, and I feel like there's gonna be a moment where I'll choose to be monogamous. Like when I have kids, probably I don't want to be like seeing hella women and stuff. But as of the moment,
how do you feel about polygamy?
Polygamy? What was that? I mean,
polygamy is multiple wives.
Mm-hmm. No.
That's your thing. So how does
I like polyamory?
Really?
Multiple relationships, right?
Multiple relationships.
That's the same shit.
No. Multiple
marriage is
marriage. Time the fuck out.
Come on, bro.
Time out. Polygamy is you the only man involved. Polyamory is there's multiple men involved.
No, it just means that the people that you date can date other people.
It just means the people that you're fucking with can fuck with other people.
Because I date queer women and they usually are dating other women. It's just really interesting.
I like that. We fucking with this. Hey, listen.
But how
you can come back whenever the fuck you want to come back.
My question was going to be how are the women responded to that? Like, so they're cool with it. They're not tripping.
Not every woman.
Got you.
There's
But
some women that find out that I have an actual person.
But the main one is cool with you dipping off, and you know what I'm saying.
Not cool with it, but like she's accepting of it because like what she would say is just like that's 20% of the 80%. Of the other 80% that's like spectacular, and it's just like if all I gotta deal with is just the 20% of that, then it's worth.
Listen, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm
amazing.
gonna start buying my vegetables where you buy your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start eating hella pineapples.
Yeah.
Get my shit right.
Do long.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't suggest it. That
not for
lifestyle.
everybody. It's not for
I would
everybody.
suggest open lines of communication. If there was anything I would pull from my situation is communicate.
Bro, I'm way too communicative.
Whoa, you what?
Communicative. Yeah, I think it's
I'm way too that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm way like they know me. I'm way directly honest.
That's great.
And I have yet to be able to get on camera and say what the fuck you just said. You know what I'm saying?
Not able. He be having people that
what?
That I was gonna say that this is gonna be another cut up, right? Is that
It's all
gonna say you have people that they think they're in relationships with you. There we go. They think
take your time.
they're in relationships.
Let them
with
use you.
But it's not the other way around. Right?
No, that's not true,
that
Chuck
was-
Dizzle. That's not true. Don't get on. No, because he can try to get on here, get a hot take, and put me on the Instagram clip.
Tomas, swing the goddamn camera. I got my clip, goddammit. And you was sneaky with that last shit. I just want a clip. All right? I just needed him to say some shit. I'm gonna chop up him, say yeah, and I'm gonna use that question.
No, that's not
there we
true.
Go.
That's not.
There we go.
Listen to
Thank
the
you,
entire
Duckwrth,
podcast.
for coming on through.
I fuck with Duckwrth. I like that. I like where you at. I like your honesty. I like that you're authentic, and I like that you're not afraid to answer whatever the question is.
For sure.
100%.
But no, I appreciate it.
Now, how can people get in contact with you? Social media, just wherever. Like, what's the best place they can reach you at?
Probably Instagram.
Instagram. Is that where you reach out
I
most?
answer my DMs too.
Got you.
You do?
I answer my DMs. It's so funny. And I sometimes I answer the DMs just because of the funny response that people get. Like people really like I be afraid sometimes because people like I thought they're gonna like get a heart attack or something like that because they just really just be like, oh my god.
Extra
like,
emojis.
I'm just a human.
Right.
I'm
Hey, you know it's funny that you did that line by line because that's how DJ Khaled texts.
Yeah.
Because how people don't know that like Cal is really that like he don't. It's not an act.
Yeah.
So
He's
like
really
he'll
that.
text and be like Duckwrth.
Right.
Yo.
Major keys.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, is there anybody that on this journey that you've met so far was like, yo, this is a crazy experience? Like, I love, obviously you just expressed that you love what you do. You don't have to, not living lavish, but you're good. Like, throughout this journey and this experience, what's been a moment that you stopped like, yo, this is crazy? Meeting somebody, either within the industry or just a person that just, was like, damn, it's surprising for you.
I got one on top of my head.
Hold on, talking to the mic.
I got one on top of my head. but there is somebody.
It could be multiple people. So what's the first one you thought about?
Well, the first one I thought of was, I think 2 years ago, I met Pharrell. Like, but what was weird.
Another nigga that sees colors.
Right? He sees in colors for sure. What was weird was I met him, because my birthday, it was May 12th. And it was a release party for his Adidas collection. And the clock, for a lack of better phrasing, it struck 12 pretty much, and it was my birthday. And I was there with his manager, and then I know his manager. He's really, really amazing guy.
Flex.
So then he
like that. Keep going, little slight flex. Of course. Flex. Keep going.
I mean, but in this industry, you're
just go ahead. Fuck Chuck. Fuck him.
Flex.
Keep going. Your shit.
Flex. There we go.
So yeah. All right. So I was I was like, bro, like, I just want to just tell him thank you. He's like, bro, like, you gotta catch the wave, man. Like, pretty much saying like he ain't gonna put in like the effort to do it because he like, it's so many people talking to him, and I get that. So I'm just like, all right, cool, it's all good. And then like Pharrell grabs Helen, and then they're like walking out, and then like his manager is just like, hey yo, P, I want you to meet somebody, and then he directs Pharrell my way and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, crazy. And it's my birthday, like
it's midnight.
It just turned my birthday.
So you on some Cinderella type shit?
High key, bro.
Right.
High key.
Oh my God!
Right, all the way down. Bro.
So you Cinderella and Pharrell's the prince, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Wow, come on now.
Yeah.
Don't let him set you up. He looking for clips right now, dog.
He looking for clips for sure. So I met him, and he was just hella, just exactly how you think Pharrell would be. Like that, he's just super like, he's super humble.
Right.
And I was just like, thank you, man. It's so nice to be able to see everything in tangible form, and like, thank you for like having us like come into your world and stuff like that. And he was just like, you could tell he was tired, but he was just like still receptive, and, like, just cool, and like just him, he hadn't even say anything, like but just him still being respectful. I ran into a lot of like assholes, bro, like a lot of assholes.
And that's the worst.
I just met one recently, and just like terrible, bro.
That's the worst, right?
Yeah, it is. But it's like all the assholes are young, bro.
Really?
They're the ones that just think that they're just like the apex of the fucking pyramid, and it's just like, fuck off, dude. Like, you're new. Like, you're, bro, at least. Anyway, so but like the people who've been there for a minute who actually probably deserve to be divas aren't.
Not.
They're chill as hell, man.
Because they understand like it's not about that, and you're gonna see the same people on the way up and on the way down, and you got to give them that same energy is important, man. Straight up.
Yeah, seriously.
Damn.
Yeah. So
you said, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
No, I was gonna say your Instagram is what?
My Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, it's the same. Just Duckwrth. Everything is Duckwrth.
But you have to. This is the podcast, so tell them how to spell it.
It's DUCKWRTH. Duckwrth. You go there, you find me, send me a DM.
Yeah, you find me.
Find me.
Send me a DM.
Now he's from
and he's going to answer.
Mate, I might answer.
And don't have a heart attack.
Please don't.
It's gonna be metal, okay?
Hey man. I met Billie Eilish too. I don't know if y'all know her. Billie Eilish. She's a American singer. Real young girl, but she's dope. Yeah, no, she's really dope. But I saw her at this one event, and I didn't know who she was at first. Then I went home and did my research. But I knew she was cool. But I did my research, and I was like, damn, she's amazing. And we were like kind of communicating online. And then I finally like met her in Texas, and it was just like, yeah, she was crazy. But you know how you meet somebody,
the energy,
and it just be like,
pick up the motherfucking mic.
We didn't even say anything. Like, we just was like
attracted to each. Yeah.
It wasn't like a fake one. Like, it was a real like, oh, that shit was crazy, man.
After corresponding online, you saw in person.
After corresponding online, but you know, it's probably just like we see each other, and it's just like respect, and you just know a person's on a certain vibration.
Right.
But it was just no words. It was crazy. Yeah. But I love meeting people like that. Yeah. Like, and I guess it is because it's the dual side to like meeting somebody, and it just like. And then like whatever, and like they're just feeling themselves. It was cool. There's a couple other people I met, but I gotta think about that.
Bro, man, we appreciate you coming on through though, man. Like, so An Extra. The project that's out right now. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Say what's the name of it?
Oh, An Extra Ugly Mixtape.
An Extra Ugly Mixtape. I was gonna try to say, and I fucked it up. They can grab that right now. I'm gonna just be the fan right now. What is next for Duckwrth?
I thought about somebody else I met. I don't know if y'all want to.
Give us the music.
It's gonna be a long interview.
Give us the music,
and
then tell us who's gonna be.
Yeah.
No, I don't want. I want you to say off camera.
What?
Tell us after we finish.
So we gotta keep people anticipating for the next one. How about that?
Yeah, I don't want to give it.
Give us the mother. What's the next music you got coming up? What's coming up? You got anything you working on?
All right, I'm
He don't want to
dropping
show the
shows.
beans. He keep trying to duck that. He don't want to tell you.
Pup, duck.
See, boom.
Don't do that.
I got videos dropping from the recent project, An Extra UUGLY Mixtape that I just dropped in November, and it's 3 new videos.
3 new videos.
And I'm about to drop one of them in the next week.
Dope.
I really reveal it. One of them for the song called "Time I Got You."
Boom.
There you go. And then it's another one called "Boy." And it's featuring somebody I really respect. Her name is Meta Tally, and she's the dancer that's in the NERD Limit video. And she's amazing. She's amazing. Exactly who you think she would be, she is, and she's such like a forward thinker. Like she's dope. But I was privileged and honored. Privileged enough to like make an actual visual with her. We wrote it together.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So that should be dropping very soon. God willing.
So for the fans that are listening, you got a lot of visuals coming up, and it's gonna be quality visuals.
Yeah.
So don't worry about the music. Basically, is what he's saying.
Okay.
Basically, he just said all that to say
Pivot the camera, Tomas.
You gotta say what did he say? What's the
pivot the camera?
No, he said pivot the camera.
Pivot the camera, please, Tomas.
There you go.
Now look. I am working on something new, but it's not gonna come out. I'm gonna
got a project with Pharrell. I'm spilling the beans.
I'm gonna drop singles in the summer, and I'm working on something big, but that's not to be concerned about.
Yeah, don't.
Just like just go for the ride.
What's
And
going
then
on
when
right
that
now?
shit hits you over your head, just be like, damn, But it's like for me, I'm at a place where I'm trying to like reach the next echelon, and it's like y'all gotta give me time to reach that next echelon. Y'all want greatness. Greatness don't take overnight. So
Hey.
Boom.
Boom. Mic check.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
dumbass East Oakland. All right.
Damn, that's that Bay Area.
That's
right
that Bay
there.
Area.
Whoa, we did the East Coast. We did the Oakland.
Whoa.
That wasn't even the right hand.
We gonna finish it off with some LA shit.
Oakland.
Hey, homie, we appreciate you coming on through.
King the
Duckwrth.
core.
You
King
feel
the
me?
core.
I appreciate you coming on through, homie. You feel me? It's Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle DJ HED.
I'm not fucking with you.
Hey,
West
DJ Head ain't
Coast,
fucking with you, boy.
Duckwrth.
He
And
was
we
like,
out. Shut off the goddamn camera.